our Pearl Trunk Show, the visiting pearls that we have for a few weeks and that we're going to have on special for you, special prices. And we hope you enjoyed them. So today we're going to talk about orange. And the reason I picked orange is it's the second color in the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow. Orange is the second chakra and very exciting because it's about creativity, happiness, stimulation, joy, sunshine, all those like really fiery colors. And not only is orange about creativity, but it comes in so many different shades like coral, copper, peach, apricot. And so to me, orange is like one of the really close to our skin tone. So you can always find a shade of orange that looks good on human skin, which is kind of nice, right? So let me show you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strands to show you. Now, just remember, you can always watch this in replay. You can comment during the show and we'll comment back. If you see something that's on the pricier side that you want to split with somebody, give us a comment and I'll see if I can find someone to split it with you. The strands started about, I think Nancy was saying $12. And it goes on up, and we have all different kinds of shapes. Now, if you want to learn about the shapes that pearls come in, watch our replay on show number 1 that talks about all the different shapes of pearls. Okay, let's get started about orange. Jason, let's camera down. Interesting about orange too, because let me just back up a little. What's neat about orange is it's one of the few colors that got its name from a fruit. Before that, it had a name in English that was based on, I can't really say it, but it meant yellow red. And so that's how they refer to orange as yellow red. And I can't make that accent. So then once it was introduced as being the color orange, then they called it orange. Okay. Now, orange is one of the dyed colors. Okay, so this is not natural. And that's why I wanted to do an orange show, because Pauline had asked me, can you talk about like how the dyed pearls get their colors? And I was like, sure. So not only are we going to talk about like how orange is awesome, I'm going to cover monochromatic colors and how to use seed beads with it. So I'll bring out some seed beads to show you. And then we'll talk about the colors and how it gets their colors. So the first one, let me just show you the pearls while they're here and visiting us. The first one is going to be SCSP344. If this is the first time shopping with us, when you're in our Facebook Live, you can purchase it in the live just by commenting. You comment sold SCSP344. It'll put it in your messenger cart and you have about an hour to 2 to check out. Now, usually we have it a little longer, but for this particular show, we're going to have the checkout be fast. Why? Because we're selling these in the store as well. So we have to release it or it'll get yanked out of your cart. So you'll have 1 to 2 hours max to get this out of your cart after the show. So check out. If you have questions, you can always text us for help. Okay. So to comment, you're going to comment SCSP344 and Jason is going to put the information at the bottom of the screen. This is a really cute pearl. It's tiny. It is $15 for 16 inches. And the luster is nice. In a future show, I'm going to talk about luster and why that is so important on a dyed pearl, especially, well, any pearl, you want luster. So this little cutie is about 4 millimeters. Oh, it's on the screen. Mm-hmm. It's about 4.4 to 5 millimeters. And I know we call it ivory, but it is definitely like a light peachy ivory. It's a light peach. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah. Can you tell on the camera? I hope you can.
You can.
So this is SCSP344. These are all 16 inches, and it is really nice. Now, this shape has a little bit of a rough look to it, like a little nuggety look. So you can match it with wood. I mean, you can pretty much match it with probably anything. I'm trying to think what color I wouldn't put with it, but it looks super cute with aqua. You can put it with peridot, mint. All right, let's go to the next one. It's going to be SCSP381, Jason. I only have 5 of these. And these are so nice. Look at them, how round these are. And these are on sale for $23. The size on this one is 4 to about 5 millimeter. So pretty. So nice. Look how shiny these are.
That's a pretty color. Super
pretty color. And I'm going to show you some seed beads in a little bit that match all these as I talk about monochromatics. Let me get through these, okay? This is SCSP 375. This rice shape one. Oh, this rice one is nice. The size is so good. Like if you just want to knot this as a necklace or even a bracelet, look how gorgeous that is. I'm going to put it also on my shirt. All of the ones I'm showing you have really nice luster. There's nothing here that is dull. And I will point it out if there is in this trunk show. SCSP 375. SCSP 345. This is a little bit bigger than the one I just showed you earlier. It's also lighter. So this one was a little bit more peachy. So the peachy color, imagine, is like orange plus white. Orange plus white lightens it, so you get like a peachy color, okay? Now, this one is a little bit less peachy. I guess you could call it, is apricot lighter, because it's even a lighter color. It's $15, and I love the shine. So pretty. And it has like gold. This one has like little gold surface on there. So you can see in the lighting that it does reflect gold. So if you're going to wire wrap this, I recommend doing it with gold wire. Okay. It's SCSP 345. Now all of these pearls will be with us just for 2 weeks and then we send them back. That's why we can put them on sale, because it's a no risk show for us. Next up is SCSP 389. These are a little bit larger, which is nice. So they're almost 9 millimeters. And this is definitely a peach color. It's a little more saturated with that color, but it's still on the light side. So it's not a dark, intense peach. I'm going to put one on. So I think if you like peachy, warm colors, this one it's really pretty. And then we have a coin pearl, $75, SCSP 325. Coin pearls do tend to cost more. They're a little bit more strenuous to make. We'll talk about that in the shape show, so you can see that. This color, it is like a golden, oh my gosh, it is a golden pinky peach. So I think this has like a little bit more of a yellow gold tone to it. So nice. SCSP 325 again, if you like anything. Now this one, it is $75. So if you find that you like, oh, I just needed like half of a strand, comment below. I'll come back and I'll watch the show, or text us. Hey, Jason, do you think you can put a text? Now, if you're in the show watching and you want one and you're like, I only want a half, note that in the show or comment and message us right away, because I will double check right after the show is done. Now, you can also do it in replay. Don't worry. We will check the messages after replay. It's just, it might be already gone. Okay. Now, these last couple colors, I have these 4. They're definitely more of the brighter ones. Okay. So like this one coming up is a salmon, SCSP 352. So the salmon is, let's say it's orange with pink. So when you put orange with pink, you're going to get a salmon-y color. Isn't that nice? I like it.
I do.
So I can show you some combinations of what looks good together after. So this is $20, SCSP 352. $20. And look at how cute. They're just like little M&Ms. Now SCSP 356. This one is, it's got like a little bit of a darker peachy color in there, but for the most part, it's kind of a goldy, brassy gold. I think this one is lovely too. I love all the orange colors. I do. And if you're like, I don't know if it'll look good on me, let me know. Send me a picture of yourself. then I can go and see what we got that would look nice. So this is like a more burnt, like this and its next friend over here. This one's SCSP378, the rice. This has a burnt coppery color. So this is usually when you add red to the orange right here. So when you have a red orange, it has like a burnt look to it, but this is not like burnt yucky by any means. It's a burnt pretty. So this one's going to sell fast. I know because I want it. It's $15. Look how nice that is. So it's got like 3 colors going on in here with a goldy color, a kind of like an orangey copper, and a little bit more of a darker reddish orange. Now, last up is the orange. This is SCSP 351. This is straight up orange, kind of like mango. So this is orange with a little bit more yellow. So you can see like how intense this is. So orange with yellow. That looks good, but these all look good together. I like them all. So if you are like, okay, now what are you going to make with all this, right? Like if you got like a couple shades of the orange. Let me pull back a little so I can show you. Now you get to see all of them. I pulled some seed beads to show you, so I thought I would just kind of quickly go through those. We don't have them in the show, but if you comment on it, it should work. If not, you can always text us and we can go and look for them in our stock for you. So it's so funny because this our color, Piglet Pink. We have it in 3 sizes because we love it. It's probably the most neutral pink you could imagine. So it's like a skin pink, yeah, Jason, except it's got a silver lining.
Yes.
So Jay, do you think you can come and read the colors off to them? We can take the sign off the bottom, and I'm going to have you come and talk about it while I pull the seed beads that look good with it, just so they have an idea. And I'll talk about monochromatic and the seed beads.
Okay, so this is Piglet Pink, correct?
Yes.
So Piglet Pink is this beautiful mauve color, almost pinkish, very blush. Is that a good word for it?
Yeah.
It's a very blush color. And if you look at it, this is an 11-0 in my left hand. In the middle is an 8-0, which is sort of the middle. You can consider it maybe almost like a 3mm bead. And the 6-0, which is a larger bead that we carry in the shop. And it shows the most silver of everything. So it gives a lighter tone, but they are all the same color.
So that looks really nice. If you want to do monochromatic, monochromatic means that you're going to use the same, basically the same color, but in different shades, different tones, different tints, and it's all going to be the same hue. Hue is color, so the same. So it looks very harmonious, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just kind of looks very similar. So I'm just going to hold them up so you can see. So this is 381 with it, the rounds. That's 381. This one is 344, so it's like the little tiny M&Ms. Again, look how cute. You can just string one in between. If you don't know what size, I would base it on your eyeballs. Like, what can you see? If you have good eyesight, go with the tiny 11-0s. That's 832. Then, if you're doing rice and you're like, I don't want to knot, but I want to make it look like there's a space so that the beads don't touch. That's always a good look. You can try 382. And again, it comes in a larger size. So this rice is 375. This is SCSP 375.
I like that shape. I like the size, actually.
That's nice. I know the size on that one. Then you have SCSP 345. 345 is the larger nugget. It's the lightest of all of our peachy colors, I think.
And that'll really push the color boundary of this one, yeah? Because it's darker.
And then we have the big peaches.
And that's almost the same color.
That's SCSP 389. You know what's kind of cool? I think you can use that with the pinks.
You can use it on this.
That's nice. The coin pearls are 325, SCSP 325, and that matches too. Now, can you show them the rose gold? Because what I wanted to do with the rose gold is show them what happens when you add a little bit of pink and a little bit of red to get that rose gold color.
Okay, so SB 145 is this beautiful rose gold finish. Sorry, let me There you
It
go.
looks so different again with the pearls. So I'm going to put the pearls in my hand, and we'll just do a quick show of what happens when you put rose gold next to the pearls. All right,
Okay.
here we go.
That's the rose gold in the rocal. So the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, let me zoom it back out.
Come back this way.
Okay.
So what the rose gold is, it's a metal. So when you use a metal finish, it's opaque.
Yep.
So the earlier ones we showed you were transparent silver line. So they're very light looking, very airy, very springy. Then you can bring in the metals for a heavier grounded feel.
Yep.
That looks really nice. So when you put a metal with a pearl, you have, it's like a foil almost, because you have the nacre being so lustrous. And then you put a metal with it. It has that nice contrast. It has a good feel.
And then if you want to add something with a little dimension, we have the 3-cut.
Oh, those are cute.
The SB146.
The SB146 is an 803 cut. So that means that it has 3 cuts on it and makes it faceted.
And smooth and smooth. So
like
it depends on your look.
What else does that look nice with? Let us see.
Oh, you can do the contrast on that one.
That looks nice with these 3.
Yeah. So with the darker tones, you can use the rose gold plated on this.
I don't know that I like it with the orange. I'm going to take that one out. But I
But
definitely like it with these 2.
Yeah.
So the rice, the coppery rice one is SCSP 378. Woohoo! That's nice.
Yeah,
I'm going to I like that one.
Yeah, me too.
And SCSP 356 is the nuggety. The potato shape is really, I think it's so cute. The potato shape is kind of like, imagine like an ovally rice, almost a nuggety rice shape, but then they side drilled it. So they didn't go top to bottom, they went side to side. So you get it like piercing a potato on a stick.
And we'll go over the shapes and names and things.
Can you show them those 3 one more time, and then we'll move on to the coppery spacers.
Okay, so this is our seed beads in the rose gold plated. Again, it's a metal finish, so it is opaque. SB145 is an 11-0. SB19 and SB146 are 8-0s. One is smooth and one is a 3-cut. So it has facets. And if you like sparklies, there you go.
Cute.
Very cute.
Okay, this is the coppers. So I'm going to make the pile nice again while you talk about this.
Okay, so these are, again, metal coated beads. The one on the top is sort of an older seed bead. It's done on a mini hank, so it's a quarter hank, and they are tiny, 13-aughts, 13-0s. They are cut, so they have a nice little finish on them. This one below, SB376, is a metallic finish as well. It's an 11-0, and it's got even more red to it, that red-orange color to it, and it's 11-0. This one's a little different, folks. This is a 2mm bead. 2mm bead, glass, faceted, and coated. SB223.
So
but look at the colors.
375, SCSP 375. This is the $30 rice. And we put all the prices. We have a price sheet up on our Facebook page. So if you're like, oh, I'm only on show 2 and I can't remember, go check out the price sheet, because it's a PDF, I think it's a PDF or a JPEG, and then you can either download it, but you can definitely refer to it if you're like, oh, Jamie said 375. How much is that? What is that bead? Yeah. Well, it's on our sheet.
And if it's too much to download, just screenshot it.
Oh yeah.
If anything, guys, just screenshot it. All our friends, our shopping friends, our Ohana friends, they love to do the screenshot, so please use that. That looks good, you guys. You see how the variations of color? It picks up nicely on that. I'm
holding SCSP 356. I might stop saying SCSP because it means showcase special. So this is number 356. But if you're comment buying it, you have to put SCSP. Okay, you have to type sold SCSP. That's pretty.
That is nice.
I wonder if how this pink one,
that one's trickier, but you know what? It actually might work in this one. You see this?
Oh my God, the salmon works with this one.
Yeah.
This is the salmon 352. So it's got a hint more of a fruity pink to it. It's almost like a strawberry orange. Oh, it's like, you know what this looks like? Guava. So then you can put 346 with it. There's so anything with a red, because guava, I think strawberry's got a red. So you can find any kind of spacer that has a red. Oh, that is nice. 223, which is a check true cut, looks really nice with that strawberry guava. And this is 352. 352 and 223. That's a pretty combination. Now, one of my favorite seed beads, Lucky Penny. If you don't own this, you might already, because I've talked about it at least 10 times over the last 3 years, is SB438. It is like a coppery color with a gold. Is that a gold line?
It could be gold lined.
It's just so nice. Look at that. And it looks good with just about everything in this show.
Yeah,
so if you want something earthy but sparkly, 438 SB 438 I think is going to be your choice. If you're like, yeah, I just don't know, I want to get one seed bead that probably matches everything in this orange show, I think that would be it. I had one that was matte. So if you like matte, SB 504 does work with this palette. I pulled it out because some people do like matte in between. This matte bead is a 15-0, so it's super tiny, but it'll fit on a soft flex type of wire. That's a 010, 014. Definitely it'll fit. All right, now I just wanted to talk about the dyeing because Miss Pauline had asked me about dyeing, like coloring the pearl. So there is different ways that the pearls get their color. So I looked it up because I only knew of a few. So there's a dye bath where you soak them and you let the color, intensify, and then you take them out, you dry them. There's bleaching. Bleaching would be like if the color needed to be lighter, then you can take out some color. There is, oh my God, this one I heard about when I was in Japan. It's called pinking. And it's done with a lot of like the Akoya pearls where you use oxygen or reduction of oxygen to make it pinker. There's irradiation. They use this thing called a gamma ray. And I researched it because I was very interested in, so they have to do this in a laboratory. You can't just do this at home. And there is the radiation. They guarantee, but I got to double check on that. They guarantee that once it leaves and they're putting it out for sale, that the pearls are not radiated where you have to worry about wearing them. So I was like, thank goodness. And then the last way nowadays, because we have like where we're living in the future, is lasers. So they use a laser to cut into the nacre. So that is very interesting. I'm just going to show you some of these pearls while I talk about the other things. There's heat treatment, and heat is added, especially to ones like the yellow South Seas ones. And then the last one, which I thought was interesting, is coating. So they'll put like a lacquer or metallic thin coat on top of it. I wonder if these could be.
Could be.
I have no idea. The only way you can tell is when you ask.
Yeah.
So a lot of these techniques that they do, some the vendors have to tell you, okay? Others they don't, because they consider it a natural treatment. So I thought that was interesting. Now, if you're interested, go ahead and comment on this live that you would like me to do a PDF for you, a downloadable or a blog post, and I will go ahead and I'll write all these things that I know and that I've learned and share it with you. All right, that kind of wraps it up. Would you guys like to see it one more time as we wrap up? Jason, you want to just kind of go through it one last time?
Sure.
All right, so I'll go backwards. I'll start from the darkest and then kind of go back to the lightest, and then I'll put them away as I go. So starting with this cutie, the more orange mango-y color one. This was $24, and this is SCSP 351. This is your review. If you have any questions, comment during the show. And if you have questions and you're watching in replay, it's okay. Still comment.
We'll get you.
We got you. Okay. So then next, I'm going to go by darkest, meaning like color saturation. So SCSP 378. My particular coppery red favorite for this one. I'm not going to talk about it more because I want one, and I bet you those are going to sell out so fast. It's only $15. Then we have SCSP 356. It is nuggety. It has more of a bronzy tone when you look at it versus the coppery. It has a strawberry, like a little bit of a red color in there, very little, but look at how pretty that is. Okay. Then we have the strawberry guava, which has a bit of a salmon tone because it has a red in there. SCSP 352. SCSP 352. Then we have the lovely coin, the SCSP 325.
I love coin pearls.
I know. Coin pearls, definitely find someone to share this with if you only want to do earrings, or comment below if you only want to buy like a few pieces. I could break one strand and split it between a whole bunch of us. Comments, comments, comments. You're my friends. That's why we're doing this show, and I hope you love how gorgeous they all look together. I'm going to squish it and bring the next one in. This is SCSP 389. These are the largest of the round ones. These are still potatoey. And so this one is SCSP 389. Look at that size. So cute. The flat kind of M&M type of shape because they're trying to be round. They didn't make it. SCSP 344. SCSP 344. This is really sweet. Like if you wanted to do something for just like the little girl down the street and you're like, I want to make her a little bracelet. One for you and one for her.
Your mermaid friends.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So sweet. Then we have the little bit larger SCSP 345. Well, it's not a little bit larger. It's a lot larger, but I just had an idea. You know, it'd be cute if you go every other. So if you put 344 and 345 and you just go every other. That'd be nice. So cute. Okay. Then we have the rice, which is 375. Jason and I like this one. The quality on this one.
No, it's exceptional.
Nice.
It's exceptional.
Yep. Yep. You can tell. It's just glowing in our hands. I apologize that the only way you can enjoy this when you live on the mainland is in my hands, but I do my best to tell you how beautiful they are, and these are only $30 for the entire strand. Again, these are our trunk show sale prices for you guys. And the last one, SCSP 381. It is a semi-round because perfectly round would cost a lot more. Mm-hmm. But you know, when you look at it, just like you look at it, there's no way you're going to be like, those are not perfectly round, especially if you're just glancing at it for $23. Look at
Agreed.
That. So that would end up and wrap up our orange show. Come join us again. Watch and replay. When we do the lives and it's pre-recorded like this one of us is here. We are watching you. We are like the... I'm sorry, I'm leaning forward. We're leaning forward and one of us is here. So I'm going to come back on the camera and say, thank you very much for joining us. I did say we're going to keep it to 30 minutes. And we did. I hope you, look at my necklace. So if you want to do something with pearls, I can't move back. Waffles is our assistant today, and she's taking over all the space at the bottom. But you can do something kind of elegant with this. Let me see if I can get this off and bring it a little closer to the camera. So these are pearls, and it is knotted. Look how pretty that is. Pearls are awesome. You can do anything with them. They're so, I would say, not just flexible, but they have a lot of style. And come back, watch our replays so that you can learn more about pearls. We're going to do this as a series of 8 different shows. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you, and you have a wonderful day.